ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti and Om Shanti. Good morning. Lovely Bap Dada. Baba meets us during Amrit Vela. Baba just showers the blessings. And Baba becomes our teacher and he just teaches us through the Murli. And throughout the day, if we remain in that Yog Yukta stage and remember Baba, then Baba becomes our companion for every moment. At night, while keeping Baba in the form of Dharmaraj, if we give our account to Baba, so Baba feels power and draws our attention. If children accept their mistakes wholeheartedly and admit their mistakes, Baba will forgive. Such a sweet Father. So today, Baba expects that. Let's always be content. Let me be content with myself, let me be content with others, and let Baba also be content with me. Let's become an embodiment of Dharana, that is being content. So another aspect which is mentioned is, of course, children listen to the knowledge. It shouldn't be limited to just listening and writing the Murli, but we should have that experience. So Baba just wants his children to have or to become an authority of experience in all the 4 subjects. That is to become an embodiment of experience. Not sometimes, but always. Let's listen to Baba's Murli, which is filled with teachings and blessings. And the revised date is 2nd April 2008. And today's date is 25th January 2026. It's Avyakt Bap Dada's Murli. This year, become an embodiment or authority of experience in all 4 subjects. So this year, become an authority of experience in all 4 subjects. Make your aim and your qualifications equal. Today, Bap Dada is seeing everywhere is jewels of contentment who remain content. The sparkle of contentment is visible on the face of each one. Each of you yourself loves jewels of contentment. Bap Dada loves them, and the family also loves them because the contentment is a great power. Contentment can only be imbibed when you have attained all attainments. When can you imbibe? Only when you are complete with all attainments. If there is little attainments, then there will be little contentment. Contentment, what's the reason? That is the lack of attainments. Contentment also invokes other powers. The atmosphere of contentment also gives others the vibrations of contentment according to their capacity. The sign of someone remaining content is that one will always be seen to be happy hearted. That one's face would naturally remain constantly cheerful. No adverse situation that comes in front of a contented soul will make that one fluctuate from his original stage. No matter how big the situation may be for a contented soul, it's seen as an entertainment in the form of a cartoon show. It's a situation. How does that soul see? It appears to that soul as an entertainment. So that's why the soul is not distressed by situations. Such situations can't attack that soul. The situations are defeated. This is why that soul experiences his life to be one of the entertainment filled with super sensuous joy. The one who is contented will experience that super sensuous joy without making effort. He doesn't need to labor but experiences that as an entertainment. When Baba says we have to check ourselves whether do we have that stage, Baba just brings the duration of every task to be a second. So each of you has to check yourself. This is very important what Baba says. You know how to check, don't you? Do you? Those who know how to check yourselves, not check others. If you know how to check yourselves, raise your hands. Because when we start checking others, we waste our time and energy. So Baba says, do you know how to check yourselves? Yes. Acha, congratulations. Every day at Amrit Vela, the blessing that every child receives from Bap Dada in different forms is remain happy and remain prosperous. Baba just gives this blessing daily, that is remain happy and remain prosperous. Everyone receives a blessing every day. And Bap Dada gives everyone the same blessing simultaneously every day, but what's the difference? Why do you become number wise? The bestower is one and the gifts that he gives are the same. He doesn't give a little to some and more to others. He gives generously, but how is the difference created? Baba just gives generously, but what's the difference that gets added? Baba gives everything in the same way to all the children, but how is the difference created? All of you have experienced this, but until now, the sound of it reaches Bap Dada. Do you know which sound? What's that? Do you know? Baba just knows the thoughts of every child, of course. So children say, Baba, sometimes a little. Sometimes Maya comes, the stage gets fluctuated. Sometimes we are not content. This sound reaches Bap Dada even now. Bap Dada has said, let both of these words be removed from the dictionary of the lives of Brahmin souls. What are those two words? That is sometimes and a little. What should be removed? That is sometimes and a little. The Father is imperishable, the treasures are imperishable, and all of you are imperishable, elevated souls. So, what word should you be using? Sometimes or constantly? Baba says, what should be the right one? Baba says, constantly should be the word. In front of all the treasures, just check, do I have all the powers constantly? Do I have all the virtues constantly? When the devotees of all of you sing your praise, what do they say? The bestower of virtue sometimes? Is this what they sing? In every blessing, Bap Dada has said constantly, a master with all powers constantly, not that sometimes you have some powers and at other times you have all the powers. Baba says, it's not that your title becomes sometimes your Master Almighty Authority, not constantly. At every moment, you speak these two words, and Father also speaks them. Become equal. We also say, and Baba also says, what's that? Baba also says that children have to become equal to the Father, and children also, of course, have the wish. So this term, he doesn't say become equal to a little extent. He says become complete and perfect to the complete extent. So what do you children sometimes say or do? Of course, you must become complete and perfect, but what do you children sometimes do? Bap Dada also watches your games, does he not? He continues to watch the games of you children. Baba's task itself is to watch children. What do some of you children do? Some of you, not all of you, think about the blessings that you have received. You speak about it. You note it down in your notebook. You even remember it. But you don't allow Of course, we revise, we remind, and we note it down. But Baba says, but you don't allow the seed of blessing to become fruitful. We have to water the power of determination. So you are unable to obtain that fruit from the seed. You are very happy just simply speaking about it. It's a very good blessing. The blessing is the seed. To the extent you make the seed fruitful, accordingly it will increase. What's the way to make that fruit? What's the method to make that seed fruitful? What's the way? This is the point to be underlined. To use it at the right time. You forget to use it at the right time. You simply sit in the notebook and speak about it. It's very good, very good. Baba has given you a very good blessing. However, why has he given it? He has given it for you to make it fruitful. Fruit grows from a seed. You remember the blessing, but in becoming an embodiment of that blessing, you become number wise. Baba says, of course, we remember the blessing, but in becoming an embodiment of that blessing, we become number wise. Seeing the fortune of each one, Bap Dada becomes pleased. However, Bap Dada had also told you earlier about the hopes in his heart. All of you raised your hands. Do you remember that you were going to finish? Why did we raise our hands? About what? Last month, Baba reminds us of that homework which was given last month. Do you remember? Do you remember that you were going to finish all the reasons and excuses and become an embodiment of solutions? This was the promise which was done. Do you remember that homework? Some children in their heart-to-heart conversations, in their letters and emails to Baba, have written their result. It's good that your attention has been drawn. However, have you become like the word that Bap Dada likes constantly? All of you who have come here, whether you heard it, you have heard it or read it in 1 month's homework, it's just been 1 month, not longer. For 1 month you have had that aim. You have spoken about it to one another. However, those who have claimed good marks in their 1 month's homework, raise your hands. Because last month's Murli, this aspect was mentioned by Baba, that you should find out solutions, not come up with reasons. Very good, but very few hands have raised. Those who have passed with honors, they stand up. Those who have passed with honors, can you stand? Baba says, those who have passed with honors, everyone should have a vision of those who have passed with honors. Not mothers, among sisters, teachers also haven't raised their hands. No one. Those from Madhuban, the result is very low. Very few people stood up. There must be such ones at the centers too. So congratulations, you may give a big round of applause for those who stood up. Bap Dada smiles. Because Bap Dada asks, who has love for Bap Dada and how much love do you have? What do you reply? Who has more love for Baba? And how much? So, what do you respond? Baba, we have so much love for you, we can't even speak about it. You give a very good reply. And even Bab Dada is pleased. What's the proof of love? Whoever you love in the world nowadays, they have body conscious love and they are ready to sacrifice their lives for God's love. When the father says something, why do his children find it difficult to do it? Baba's question is this. You see, it should be like father said and we children did. You sing very good songs, Baba. We are the moths who sacrifice ourselves to you. We are those who surrender to the flame. So can't you not surrender this one word that is reason? Baba says, when you are going to surrender completely to the flame, can't you sacrifice this one word? Now the last turn of the season has come. You and the Father are seeing and will see what will happen in the next year. As you are seeing the time, you all speak about it. The call of the time, the call of the devotees, the call of time, the call of souls experiencing sorrow, the call of souls who are loving and cooperative with you. What's your title? Who will fulfill that? What's your duty? What's your title? Who will fulfill the call of those devotees or the souls? What, for which duty have you become Brahmins? What's our title? World Transformers. Okay, world transformation is your task, and who is your companion? Who is your companion? You have become it is the Almighty Authority Baba. You have become instruments for this task with Bab Dada. So what are you going to do? Even now, if Baba makes you raise your hands, all of you raise your hands. You have kept the aim. Baba knows and Baba has faith that everyone would raise their hands. You have kept that aim. Bab Dada he has seen that totally in this season. All of you have had the thought, but key to success is its determination. I definitely have to do this. Instead of this, you do sometimes and say that, Baba, I'm moving along, I will do it. This thought makes your determination ordinary. The word reason doesn't enter into determination. There is just a solution. Reasons may come, but nevertheless, because of checking, the reasons change into solutions. Bab Dada checked the result. What did he see? This is the Baba's greatest help, because Baba checks us instead of we checking ourselves, and Baba just checks and he just gives us the result. This is also one of the greatest helps that we receive. So when Bab Dada checked, what did he see? Jnani, Yogi, embodiments of Dharna and servers. In all the 4 subjects, each one is a Jnani and Yogi as Dharna and is serving according to your capacity. However, in all the 4 subjects, However, in all the four subjects, there was a visible lack in you being an embodiment of experience, an authority of experience, in being an embodiment of this knowledge.
अर्थात ज्ञान को नॉलेज कहा जाता है, तो अनुभूति पूर्वक आत्मा में नॉलेज अर्थात समझ होती है.
To be an embodiment of experience in this knowledge means a Gyan is said to be this knowledge. A soul who is an embodiment of experience has this knowledge, that is, the understanding of what has to be done and what mustn't be done. This must be said, this shouldn't be.
क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना.
He has the light and might of this knowledge. So, the meaning of being an embodiment of experience is that there is light and might in natural way in every interaction of a Jnani soul.
लाइट और माइट नेचुरल होना चाहिए, स्वाभाविक नेचर के रूप में होना चाहिए. क्या नहीं माना गया, नॉलेज को जानना, वर्णन करना, उसके साथ साथ
Jnani means to know this knowledge, to speak about it. Along with that, let there be the light and might in every action. With your form of being an embodiment of experience, your every action will naturally be elevated and successful.
नेचुरल होगा, श्रेष्ठ होगा और सफल होगा.
You won't have to labor because you are embodiments of experience of knowledge.
इसलिए ऐसी आत्माओं के जीवन में कभी कंफ्यूजन नहीं.
So, such souls never have any kind of confusion because they know this must be done, this mustn't be. It should be done like this, it shouldn't be done like that. So, the authority of experience is the most elevated of all authorities. There is a difference in knowing this knowledge, in performing every action as an authority of this knowledge, as an authority of experience of this knowledge. One is to know, one is to become an embodiment of that authority, to stabilize yourself in that stage while performing actions. So, check in all four subjects, am I an embodiment of experience? I am a soul, but do I perform every action as an embodiment of experience? If you are seated on a seat of an authority of experience, then elevated actions that are filled with success will appear to be the natural nature of an authority.
नेचर दिखाई सोचती
You think about it, but to become an embodiment of experience, your natural nature has to be Yog Yukt and Bras Yukt.
नेचर हो जाए, नेचुरल हो जाए, ये कब
When will this happen?
ना भी सर्व
In your dharana too, let all virtues automatically become visible in every action of yours. Remain constantly an embodiment of experience and remain seated on the seat of experience.
की सीट पर सेट होना, इसकी
It's very essential to pay attention to this need.
क्या चाहिए, कैसे,
How is this possible?
एक शब्द बाबा ने
Baba just gives one word, that is attention.
अटेंशन रखना ही आवश्यक. अनुभूति और
The seat of an authority of experience is very great. Even Maya cannot finish those who are experienced. The authority of experience is multi-million times higher than the authority of Maya. To think about it is one thing, to churn it is another thing, but it's very essential for you to move along as an embodiment of experience.
तो अभी इस वर्ष में क्या
So now what will all of you do this year? Baba is asking.
बाप दादा
Bab Dada has seen that in one subject the majority of you have passed.
में जो
What subject is that?
एक सब्जेक्ट में तो मेजोरिटी पास। सब्जेक्ट कौन सी है? सेवा की
The subject of service.
पास। चारों ओर से बाप दादी के पास सेवा के रिकॉर्ड बहुत अच्छे अच्छे आते हैं।
Bab Dada has received very good service records from everywhere. In terms of the service news this year, the zeal and enthusiasm for service is seen to be very good.
कि सेवा समाचारों के हिसाब से अच्छा दिखाई दिया है। हर एक वर्ग ने
Every wing, every zone has achieved success in service in different ways.
भिन्न भिन्न रूप से सेवा में सफलता प्राप्त की है।
Bab Dada is giving multi-million fold congratulations to each zone and each wing for this.
बाप दादा हर एक जोन, हर एक वर्ग को पदम पदम होना
You have also made very good plans. Big round of applause to all the zones and wings. Wings members. Baba is appreciating means Baba is pleased. Baba is congratulating.
प्लान भी अच्छे अच्छे बनाए हैं।
Of course, you also have made very good plans.
समय के प्रमाण
But now, according to the time,
की सीजन
it is the season for suddenly.
आपने देखा सुना होगा
You must have seen and heard how many Brahmins departed suddenly.
अचानक गए।
The bell of suddenly is now becoming intense.
अभी से लेकर के जो घंटी तेज हुई है
From that time,
वो तेज ही रही है ना।
the bell is being rung very intensely. How the souls started leaving their bodies. Daily we listen 1 or 2 or 3 souls have left the mortal coil.
तो अचानक की घंटी अभी तेज हो रही है।
According to that, now this year, to what extent have you become an embodiment of experience in all 4 subjects?
सब्जेक्ट में मैं अनुभवी स्वरूप कहाँ तक बना हूँ? क्योंकि 4 ही सब्जेक्ट
You need to have good marks in all 4 subjects.
अगर एक
If you have less than a pass mark in even one subject, how can you become the bead of the rosary that has passed with honors and a garland around Bab Dada's neck?
हार कैसे बनेंगे? किसी
Those who are defeated in any way can't become a garland around the father's neck. When Baba makes you raise your hands, what do you all say? That you will become Lakshmi or Narayan?
लक्ष्मी नारायण
Okay, if you become Lakshmi or Narayan, or even companions in their family, to become that is also an elevated status.
चलो लक्ष्मी नारायण व लक्ष्मी नारायण के परिवार में साथी वो भी बनना श्रेष्ठ।
Therefore, Bab Dada simply says one thing.
बाप दादा सिर्फ एक शब्द कहते हैं कि अभी
Now continue to fly in the flying stage at a very fast speed with the vibrations
और अपनी ज्योति जला के
with the vibrations of the flying stage spread cooperation into the atmosphere.
वाइब्रेशन से वायुमंडल में सहयोग का वायुमंडल फैला। देखो कोई एक मौन में रहता है
If someone is in silence,
क्योंकि वो मौन में है।
he has taken up that vow.
साथ में रहने वाले आसपास वालों को मालूम है।
The companions around him
बस इशारे से ही
know that the work gets done through signals because he's been in silence.
किसी की दिनचर्या के अंदर
In anyone's schedule,
के घंटे फिक्स होते हैं
they have fixed the hours for tapasya.
तो साथ में रहने वालों को मालूम रहता है
So the ones who are with them, they know that this is the time of tapasya of that soul. They say that this sister would have been in the yoga, or that brother would have been in yoga, because the atmosphere of yoga is done.
तो हमारी दिनचर्या के अंदर जितना ही चारों सब्जेक्ट की बात
So, in our daily schedule, the more attention we pay on these four subjects, we progress, and we also, others also receive that power.
से वायुमंडल में सहयोग
So, the vibrations of that flying stage spread cooperation into the atmosphere.
जब प्रकृति के लिए
All of you have challenged matter that you will definitely transform the elements.
प्रकृति को भी परिवर्तन करके ही छोड़ेंगे किया है ना वायदा
You have made the promise, right?
किया है वायदा किया है
Have you made the promise?
कांध हिलाओ अच्छी तरह से कांध हिलाओ हाथ नहीं कांध हिलाओ तो क्या आपने हम जिन्स मनुष्य आत्मा
So, can't you transform? Have you promised? Don't wave, just nod. Can't you transform your equals, human souls who are in sorrow and peacelessness?
बातें नोट करा रहा
Baba just makes us note down the points.
एक तो आपने चैलेंज किया
Baba says you have challenged that you will transform the elements.
क्या चैलेंज किया
What's your challenge? You will transform the five elements.
चैलेंज किया और दूसरा
And the second one,
बाप दादा को भी वायदा किया
and we have promised Baba that we will, and we have thrown that challenge that we will transform the nature, that is five elements. And we have promised Bap Dada that
भी साथी
Baba, we are companions in your task now. We are your companions in the supreme abode, and in the kingdom too, we will remain the companions of Father Brahma.
किया है
So, this was your promise, wasn't it?
या तिलक तो साथ चलेंगे
So, you will return together, stay together, even now you are together. From time to time, you see the signals from the Father in a practical way, suddenly and ever ready.
देख रहे हैं अचानक
Did you ever think that Dadi would go?
क्या दादी के लिए सोचा था
You saw the game of suddenly
कार्य संपन्न होने के पहले
before the task of completion.
ये भी नहीं सोचा था कि ब्रह्मा बाबा चले
We didn't even think that Brahma Baba would leave,
ये भी नहीं सोचा था
or we didn't even think that Dadi would leave.
लेकिन बाबा भी अव्यक्त होंगे दादी भी
However, Baba also became Avyakt, Dadi also became Avyakt.
खेल देखा
That was the game of the uncertainty.
इस वर्ष के
So, this year, be ever ready.
के दिल की आशा
You have to become the lamps of hope, the ones who will fulfill the hopes of the Father's heart.
बाप की आशाओं को तो जानते हैं
You know the Father's hopes.
बनना है
Are you going to become that, or do you think I will become that anyway?
देख लेंगे
Baba, I will see about it.
बनना है बनना है बनना है 2026 में
So, in 2026, we must become. So, do we just become?
मेरे में आ रहा है
Of course, your hands are being captured.
दादा को कुछ तो बहुत अच्छा करती हूँ
So, are you going to become that, or do you think I will become anyways? I will see about it. Those who feel you have to become that, raise your hands. Look, that it's being captured by the camera. You please Bap Dada very well, but Bap Dada can't return home alone. The advance party is waiting for you.
पार्टी का इंतजार कर रही
You are the ones who have to make the preparations.
गलम करेंगे जल्दी जल्दी करेंगे सब बाबा इंतजार कर रहा है
Baba is waiting. The advance party is waiting.
आप इंतजाम करने वाले
You are the ones who have to make the preparations. You are not the ones who are waiting, but you are the ones who make the preparations.
तो इस वर्ष
So this year, keep this aim. However, you have to keep your aim and qualifications equal.
ऐसे नहीं
Let it not be that your aim is very high and you are very weak in the qualifications.
कमजोरी
No, your aim and your qualifications for that have to be equal.
समान
Your heart's desire is to become equal. That will only be fulfilled when your aim and qualifications are equal.
दिल की आश कौन सी
What's our heart's desire?
समान बनने की
To become equal to the Father.
पूर्ण होगी जब लक्ष्य और लक्षण समान होंगे अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा अंतर पड़ जाए
Now there is a little difference between your aim and your qualifications. You make very good plans.
फ्रेंड तो बहुत अच्छे बनाते हो,
You also have very good heart to heart conversations among yourselves.
करते हो,
You also remind one another to pay attention.
अटेंशन भी दिलाते हो. अभी
Determination is our birthright.
जन्म सिद्ध
Now become an embodiment of this experience, of this thought.
इस संकल्प को अनुभव के स्वरूप में ले आओ. किस संकल्प को अनुभव के स्वरूप में लाना है? किस संकल्प को लाना है?
What thoughts must become? Those thoughts should get manifested. That is, Baba says this thought must be manifested. Like determination is my birthright.
इस संकल्प
So, this you must become an embodiment of experience of this thought.
चेक करो,
Check, do I also have experience of what I say?
उसका अनुभव भी करते हैं.
Check the first expression, that is, I am a soul.
मैं आत्मा हूँ. उसको ही चेक करो. इस आत्मा से
Am I an authority of experience of the form of a soul?
कैसे चेक करेंगे?
How do you check?
बाबा ने करके दिखाया है.
Brahma Baba has done and he has shown to us practically while looking at anyone.
के नाम के साथ क्या
What do you have to add along with that soul's name? Like Banarasi brother, soul.
आत्म प्रकाश है.
Atam Prakash brother is the soul.
मैं
I, the soul.
ये सर्व.
All are souls.
दूसरी प्रैक्टिस क्या बाबा
Another practice which was done by Brahma Baba is to take I, the soul.
से बोल रहे?
I use the mouth to speak. I, the soul. I see through the eyes. I, the soul. I hear through ears.
ये प्रैक्टिस
This practice, this practical practice will make you become soul conscious.
इस आत्म स्वरूप के अनुभव
So, am I an authority of experience of the form of a soul? Because the authority of experience is number one. Acha, in any situation, you are able to remain stable in your original stage. The drill of the concentration of the mind. Can you become an embodiment of experience? Let's do the drill now. Let's remain stable in our original stage. Om Shanti. The drill of the concentration of the mind. Can you become?
अगर जीवन में आ जाए,
If we implement these 3 points in our lives, we become the master of my mind.
पहला
I become the master of my mind.
प्रेजेंट में ही रहना है.
We should always be in the present. Baba has said,
मना भव अर्थात
that is,
मन के
Baba has given us this mantra, that is Man Manabhav, that is the speed of the thoughts.
एक एक सेकंड साथ साथ जरा भी
Let there not be any deviation towards the past or towards the future. Let that be in the present.
दूसरा प्रेजेंट में पॉजिटिव रहना.
Let that be positive in the present.
तीनों काल के प्रति सर्व आत्माओं के प्रति पॉजिटिव.
Let's be positive towards any soul.
बुद्धि करनी.
We must have the mastery over that perfection. Everything is just perfect as per Brahma. It's just okay.
अगर ये तीन धारणा
So if we implement these 3 points, then mind automatically becomes quiet.
तीन विद्याओं का स्मृति स्वरूप
So can you become an embodiment of the awareness of these 3 points? Simply put a full stop. Acha, Bap Dada conducted drill. In a second, stabilize in the intoxication of the spiritual, elevated self-respect of being seated on Bap Dada's heart throne.
के नशे की स्थिति.
So become absorbed in the experience of being a soul seated on the heart throne.
स्वराट समानधारी
Acha to you,
स्वराट
to all you extremely lovely souls who remain constantly absorbed in the Father's love, to the special souls who always maintain the self respect,
और अपने मन के वाइब्रेशंस को
and to the
वायुमंडल
right to self sovereignty,
को श्रेष्ठ
to all those everywhere who fly with the wings of zeal and enthusiasm, to those who make the atmosphere peaceful and elevated with the vibrations of their minds, to those who give everyone the Father's message, who liberate them from sorrow and give them the inheritance of liberation, to those who always achieve success with determination, to you, children everywhere who remain close to the heart, who come here personally face to face, to all you children, love, affection from the heart together with blessings from the heart, love, remembrance, and namaste.
नमस्ते अच्छा
And we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bap Dada.
मॉर्निंग रूहानी बाप की रूहानी बच्चों को नमस्ते हम रूहानी बच्चों की रूहानी बाप दादा को याद प्यार मॉर्निंग और नमस्ते वरदान
Today's blessing.
धर्म और
May you have a divine and elevated intellect.
का
Keep a proper balance between your dharma, that is righteousness, and your karma.
दिव्य व श्रेष्ठ बुद्धिवान भव धर्म और कर्म दोनों का
May you have a divine and elevated intellect and keep a proper balance between your dharma, that is righteousness, and your karma. While doing everything, let there be complete dharma, that is keeping a proper balance between your dharma and karma. Your impact will increase.
प्रभाव बढ़ेगा
Let it be not that when your action is finished, you only then become aware of your dharma. No. Let your intellect keep a proper balance between these two things. You would then said to be the one with elevated and divine intellect.
नहीं तो
Else, when your intellect is ordinary, actions are ordinary, your dharana also is ordinary. Not that you have equality in being ordinary, but the equality in being elevated.
जैसे
Just as your actions are elevated, let your dharana be elevated.
स्लोगन
Slogan: set your mind and intellect on the seat of experience. You will never become upset.
अनुभव की सीट पर सेट कर दो अपने मन को अनुभव की सीट पर सेट कर दो तो कभी अपसेट नहीं होगा अव्यक्त ईशानी इस अव्यक्त मनस में
Today's Avyakt signal. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life.
ज्ञान स्वर
After becoming an embodiment of this knowledge, Master Knowledgeful, Master Almighty Authority, if you perform any action that's not Yukti Yukt,
कर्म जो युक्ति युक्त नहीं है
the bondage of that karma will be multi-million times greater than the bondage of any karma performed on the path of ignorance.
इस कारण
Because of this, because a soul in bondage is not free, he is not able to do what he wants.
स्वतंत्र न होने का
Therefore, perform Yukti Yukt actions and attain liberation.
इसलिए युक्ति युक्त कर्म द्वारा मुक्ति को युक्ति युक्त कर्म द्वारा
This evening meditation and tomorrow's Amrit Vela meditation are in conference hall, and tomorrow's Murli class is at Diamond Hall. All the BK brothers and sisters of BK Colony and Nursing College are requested to take your godly gift are requested to be at Gyanmoti Meditation Hall. Timing is 10:30 to 11:30 a.m.
दिया है बीके कॉलोनी ट्रॉमा हॉस्पिटल शिरोमणि होम नर्सिंग कॉलेज के वे भाई बहनें
All the brothers and sisters of BK Colony and Nursing College are requested to carry their badges.
तक फोटो नहीं खिंचवाया है
Those who haven't taken photo
भी आज आवास निवास
are requested to go to the accommodation department.
अवश्य फोटो खिंचवा लें सुबह 8 से 9 बजे तक
Timing is morning 8 to 9.
ओम शांति।
Let's remember Baba for 2 minutes.
करके तपस्या बाबा तुम सा बदलें ये धरती आकाश करके तपस्या बाबा तुम सा बदलें ये धरती आकाश बने फरिश्ता उड़ते आए बाबा अब तेरे ही पास करके तपस्या बाबा तुम सा बदले ये धरती आकाश इस तन में हम प्राण धरे हैं बाबा तेरे ही खातिर इस तन में हम प्राण धरे हैं बाबा तेरे ही खातिर जग में पुराने ठहरे हैं हम जग परिवर्तन की खातिर सेवा के शुभ संकल्पों से सजे हुए हैं हर एक साथ बने फरिश्ता उड़ते आए बाबा अब तेरे ही पास करके तपस्या बाबा तुम सा बदलें ये धरती आकाश प्यारे बाबा तेरी तपस्या प्रेरित करती है हमको प्यारे बाबा तेरी तपस्या प्रेरित करती है हमको सुख शांति आनंद लुटाए तुम साई हम भी सबको तुमसे प्यार बहुत हमको है पूरी करेंगे तेरी आश तुमसे प्यार बहुत हमको है पूरी करेंगे तेरी आश बने फरिश्ता उड़ते आए बाबा अब तेरे ही पास करके तपस्या बाबा तुम सा बदलेंगे धरती आकाश
Dadi Ratan Mohini ji.
बाप स्वयं
The father himself is detached.
फिर भी
still to make us children so elevated.
बनाने के लिए कितनी
How much hard work Baba puts in for us.
हमारे लिए रोज रोज आके
For us, He comes daily and teaches us. We feel laziness in our studies, but Baba is teaching us.
देखो अभी भी सुस्ती
Look, even now a little laziness is visible.
अब ये सुस्ती
Now it's our job to leave this laziness, because if we are unable to leave this laziness, we have not understood the elevated teachings of Baba.
समझ पाए कोई भी ऊंची चीज अभी
If you get any elevated thing now, will you give it up?
क्यों ये इतनी ऊंचे थे
Why does this highest of all the studies slip away from us?
सुनते क्यों
Why do we feel lazy while listening to it?
क्यों कम
Because we don't know its height.
सुनते हैं तो
We just listen and agree, but internally we should keep thinking about it.
हमारा ऊंचे थे ऊंचा बाप
The highest, the miracle is the Father's work. Om Shanti.